Hi everybody, Ahmed Al-Akbar here for the Marketing Insider video series, and today we're going to talk about using testimonials to grow your business. There's no better way to build trust, credibility, and to do it in a way that is non-sales-like than to ask for and use testimonials. When you do it right, a testimonial can communicate the benefits of your product or service without being pushy and without using too much hype. Some of the main advantages of using testimonials is one, you're using the language that your customers have come up with and not some advertising or some copywriter person that's typing about your product or service and saying how wonderful it is. It's your customers that are actually saying it. So it's extremely powerful in that way. You're also able to substantiate what it is that you offer. So like I said before, it's a great way to establish credibility. And the final thing is that it helps prospects to visualize and put themselves in the shoes of the person giving the testimonial. So they kind of get a feel for almost what it would be like to work with you or what it would be like to choose your product. So it makes sense to have a small game plan to actually acquire and use testimonials, and that's what we're going to go through today. The first thing I would say is to ask the right customer. So here, what we mean by this is if you are targeting a customer that is in a particular geographical area or operating in a certain type of industry, then you want to make sure that the testimonial giver is in that same kind of category. So it's as simple as just making sure that you're asking the right customer for a testimonial. So some people tend to ask us, what if I don't have my ideal customer that I've sold to yet? What I would do is I would offer my product or service at a fraction of the cost, let's say half of what you usually offer, just to make sure that he becomes a customer, he uses it, he experiences the benefits, and then you can ask that person for a testimonial and get more customers like them. So that's a way to actually gain the right type of testimonial from a customer. The second thing is don't ask by email, or to not ask by email. What I mean here is simply, if you're asking a customer for a favor, you might as well pick up the phone and call them or ask them in person. It's as simple as that. So no rocket science here, but just if you're going to ask somebody for a favor, you might as well pick up the phone, especially if it's a customer or a client. The third thing is to ask the right questions. So what we mean here is sometimes a customer will say in a testimonial, I love the product, or this is the best product, or the product is great. While those kind of statements are really good, they're not actually real proof that you do what you say you do, or your product does what it says it does. So the kind of answers that you want need to be more concrete. So you need to make sure that there are benefits, that there are outcomes, that there are results as experienced by these customers. So you want to make sure that you're asking questions like, how has my product or service enhanced your business or your life? So those type of questions will get answers like, using your product or your service has increased my sales by 25%. That is a powerful testimonial, and that phrase can be used everywhere. So you want to get answers like that. The final thing is once you've got your testimonials, is to send them out. Here, you want to make sure that as many people as possible get exposed to those testimonials. So I would make sure they're on my website. I would make sure they're in your sales copy. I would make sure they're in your proposals. I would make sure that they're even on your email signatures when you're sending out the proposals. Make sure they're everywhere. You can have them in text, you can have them in video, you can have them in audio, and the more you plaster them, basically, the better. So if you have a great product, if you have a great service, you owe it to yourself to make sure that as many people know about this product and try this product as possible. So you want others to believe, and testimonials are the right way to do it. Thank you very much. I'll see you next week.